Conspiracies. In a nutshell, they are an alternative and sometimes sinister way of explaining certain events, like 9/11 being an inside job, or how every time he wins a race, Usain Bolt is pointing to a supreme alien dictator who secretly controls America from Uranus. Never heard that one? I'll prove it. Take his full given name, Usain St. Leo Bolt. Rearrange those letters and you get Lone Absolutist. Yes, this is true. His name is an anagram for an authoritarian ruler. And Uranus isn't just a schoolboy joke either. Rearrange those letters and you get Run USA. Put them all together, Lone Absolutist Run USA. Mic drop. You heard it here first, nowhere else, because I made this up. Lame jokes aside, before the internet, the main conspiracy theories everyone had heard of was the JFK assassination or the moon landings. Now, like K-pop, they are everywhere. And much like K-pop, it's something most of us don't understand but feel pressured to follow anyway. So where do conspiracies come from? Stoners? Loners? Trolls? Writer Jesse Walker identified 5 different kinds of conspiracies. The enemy outside, a tactic for blaming outsiders, such as immigrants, for failings that you are responsible for. Now who can I think of that does that? The enemy within. Like every time Stalin would purge someone important, then act like that person never existed in the first place. A tactic cancel culture would go on to perfect. The enemy above, where powerful entities are influencing events for their own gain. Like, I don't know, record labels giving the illusion of choice, when really it's just the same act under a different name. The enemy below, blaming lower classes, like families on benefits, for an increase in taxes. Now who do we know that... Never mind. Benevolent conspiracies, which are basically like guardian angels secretly doing the world a favour. Like Anonymous using cyber attacks to rid us of ISIS, or Charlie Sheen doing his best to rid us of Charlie Sheen. So you can see how conspiracies can be used as a tool of propaganda and how easy it is to manipulate people. But who believes this nonsense? An article in Time magazine states 42% of people without a high school education believe in at least one conspiracy theory, compared to 23% of people with a postgraduate degree. Though there's no reason to act like snobs, as exposure to mass media can have an impact as well. Such as the 1991 movie JFK, leading to an increase in people believing Lee Harvey Oswald didn't act alone. Which may or may not be a stupid idea. Also released in 1991 was Terminator 2, which led to an increase in people believing there should be more Terminator movies, which is definitely a stupid idea. Which brings us to the internet, which is to conspiracy theories what Netflix is to moderately talented stand-up comedians. It's full of them. The best way to illustrate the trustworthiness of internet-based conspiracies is to examine the myth that we swallow spiders in our sleep. Yes, it's a myth. Spiders have no interest in entering our mouths. Except this one. This whole idea started as a type of prank in the early days of the web, to prove a point how easy it would be to spread false information and how easily people would believe it. Spreading lies on the internet. Who would do a thing like that? And remember, if you like this video, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.